Third race entries now called in behind the wings of the Home Hardware Building Center starting gate. It's post time.
Scratch down to a field of 6 here in the Don't Stand in My Way retirement pace, and those 6 starters are lining up in behind the Home Hardware Building Center starting gate. Let's return to the voice of Truro Raceway, Joe Kelly.
Race number 3 on today's program has Straight Shine, Ziggy, Payback, Bet on Jessica, Whitmere Sheldon, and Don't Stand in My Way. They're off and leaving the gate quickly. That is a Payback out in search of the lead. Inside Straight Shine, and also leaving sharply on the outside is Bet on Jessica, who will pick up the pocket as they race on past the opening eighth and onto the backstretch with Payback in control. Opens up by 2.5. Bet on Jessica is away second. Third inside that Straight Shine. Followed fourth at the rail by Ziggy. Then back in 5. That is Whitmere Sheldon. Sixth away was Don't Stand in My Way. Single file past that opening quarter, and it's a Payback. Setting the early tempo is out there clear by 3.5, 4 now as they race on over to the 3/8. In pursuit second, that is Bet on Jessica. Another gap of some 3.5 back to Straight Shine in a third, followed to fourth. At the rail by Ziggy. Starting up from the back on the outside into fifth now is Don't Stand in My Way. And at the back now is Whitmere Sheldon. 28-2 was the initial quarter through the stretch, and now checking in at the half, and they're led by Payback. Now a tighter second is Bet on Jessica. Also closing that gap third was Straight Shine. Out first over comes Ziggy from 4. Fifth outside to pick up the cover is Don't Stand in My Way, and Whitmere Sheldon is at the back of the field. 58-3 was the half. Onto the Redland Farms backstretch they head with Payback the leader. Now just by a length right there tied up in the pocket is Bet on Jessica second. Advancing on the outside and up into third now. That is Ziggy pulling the pocket was Bet on Jessica up to engage the leader Payback as they check in at 3/4. It's still Payback the leader. Outside second is Bet on Jessica. Along the inside saving ground is Straight Shine third. Spotted second over is Ziggy in 4. Don't Stand in My Way. The 14-year-old is sent to the 3-wide path from 5. They head past the 7/8 and off the top turn. Inquiry sign posted 129 and 3 was 3/4. Bet on Jessica is forging to the lead as they make that final turn inside. Payback trying to battle back second into the passing lane. That is Straight Shine third, but it's Bet on Jessica. Straight Shine is gaining ground in the passing lane. Straight Shine gets up the passing lane to prevail over Bet on Jessica and Payback. Hold on to all tickets here in the third race. Inquiry has been posted by the judges. Looking at the racing action by the 3/4 involving the 1 Straight Shine. Hold on to all tickets. Inquiry here on the third.
Okay, Payback shooting out to an early lead here for Jeff Ellis. 28-2, big fractions, 58-3 on the off track, 129-3 to the 3/4. Pulling pocket, Keith Legg, and the 4 Bet on Jessica. They're going to go right around and get to the lead in the last turn, but up the inside, Straight Shine and Ryder Matthews Renison going to scoot up the pass lane and snatch the victory away from Bet on Jessica. But hold on to all tickets as we are under an inquiry here in race 3 that Don't Stand in My Way retirement pace.
As a result of the inquiry here in the third race, it was determined that Straight Shine did go inside of consecutive pylons past the 3/4. However, the judges have determined that he was forced in from outside pressure. Therefore, there'll be no placing here in the third of the 1-entry Straight Shine. Now back in the Woodmere Farms Winners Enclosure is the winner of the third race, the Don't Stand in My Way retirement pace, number 1 Straight Shine, 5-year-old Gellert son of Malicious. Evan Wilson of Antigonish, Paul Cormier of New Victoria, George Renison trains, Ryder Matthews Renison, the winning driver. Straight Shine winning the third in 2:01 and 2/5. That's a new lifetime mark.